Ladies and gents, boys and girls, we welcome you. I know you thought we was defunct because we hadn't been around in a while, but you know, Christmas holidays, people got things to do.
Thanksgiving, people got to eat.
Thanksgiving, people got to eat. But we're back. We're back, and it is what it is. It's Sports Unplugged, man. Thank you for those who stay with us. Thank you for like our page on Facebook. Pretty soon got some big news from y'all. We're going to be connected to the WGCI page in a minute. So all you people that are on WGCI will get to come over and check out Sports Unplugged and get to chime in with us and do the do. Now, let's get straight to it, man.
All right.
Hey, man, look, hold on real quick before I get into the Bears. Let me tell you something, man. I'm on the ESPN front page.
All right.
And Brittany Griner actually looks sexy as hell in her picture from Baylor. They've got Brittany Griner, Elena Deli from Delaware, and Skylar Diggins. We all know Skylar Diggins is a fox. She bad. She bad. Shout out to Skylar Diggins. But, dog, I swear to God, like, Brittany Griner does not look bad right here. I'd climb that tree.
Hold on.
She don't. I mean, look at the picture. They did a great job.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I chopped that tree down, buddy.
Okay, you know.
I mean, Skylar Fox.
Skylar is bad. You know that.
Bad. Now, I tell you somebody that's just as bad as Skylar.
You know, and if you get to look past the Adam's apple.
Listen, man, good. 5 Hennessy's, and this, if Brittany's like this, I'm going. Club clear out, 1 or 2 in the morning. Brittany's there.
Looking like that?
Yo, what's up?
Wait, is that her saying that to you, or you saying it to her? I mean, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?
Then we're gonna go out. Then we're gonna go out the next morning and dominate everybody in the YMCA league. Me and my boo. But there's a chick that graduated from the University of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Has a calendar out. I don't know her name. I'm gonna find her. Shout out to my man Robert Latal, who had on Black Sports Online. She might be better than Skylar, and that's cold.
Yeah, it is.
Because Skylar's a beast.
Yeah, she is.
Shout out to Skylar Diggins. I got a picture of her. She was at the Shrine in Chicago. I mean, I think she's coming to the Chicago Sky. What you think? Skylar Diggins, the Sky, because Brittany's going number 1.
Right.
Now, the Sky have the second pick.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Now, they might take this Elena Deli chick because she's tall, but I think they're going to bring Skylar. Skylar fits. Marketing, let's go.
And when it comes to WNBA, marketing is almost more important than wins.
It's all about the marketing. We'll talk about a team who's going to take a terrible term in marketing a little bit later on in the show. I can't wait to talk about that. But let's talk about our Chicago Bears right now. Stumbling down the stretch as they did last year, but only difference will be this year, they'll still get into the playoffs because they have a great quarterback and a receiver that's tearing the league up. If we took all the quarterbacks out the picture as far as MVP, you'd have to put this guy in the MVP race, and that's Mr. Brandon Marshall.
Okay.
No, that's Mr. Brandon Marshall. Take all the quarterbacks out the MVP race.
Right.
Barring quarterbacks, because Peyton Manning, Brady, they all having wonderful seasons. RG3, love it. But receiving goes, Brandon Marshall has beasted up this year. It's wonderful for the Bears to have number 1 receiver. But with this last loss to Seattle, then you got Green Bay, Minnesota, Arizona, Detroit.
They have
3 of those games away. 3 of those games are away, right?
Yeah.
And the only one that's at home is Arizona, correct?
No, Green Bay.
Green Bay?
Yeah, we have Green Bay at
Okay,
home.
Green Bay at home. I think they can beat Arizona. I think they're going to lose Green Bay.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to drop one of those 2 to Minnesota or Detroit. It'll probably be the Detroit game, last game of the year.
I don't think they're going to drop the last game of the year because we're going to need that game to get into the playoffs, I think. Because we are.
The Bears might not make the playoffs.
We are 2 games up right now.
In the wild card. But they got some tough schedules coming up. In the NFC East, they're going to beat each other's brains out.
Well, see, here's my thing: is when I saw Green Bay, the rest of Green Bay schedule, I was like, oh, they are going undefeated the rest of the way.
Yeah, they're going to win the division.
Yeah, they're going to win the division. I mean, basically, I think whoever wins the Green Bay Chicago game, that next game is going to win the division. That's how I look at it. I think the Bears can win 3 of the next 4. I think we're going to lose Green Bay.
I think even if the Bears beat Green Bay's still going to win the division because the Bears are going to drop 2 of these last 4.
No, see, I think the Bears are actually going to win 3 of the last 4. I believe
and the only
that.
reason I say, and then the only reason I'm saying this, Chicago fans, before every Chicago fan starts jumping down my throat, the defense is starting to show signs of fatigue. They look
old. Yeah, they do.
And the games that they've lost, minus the Houston Texans game, where they actually held a high-powered offense
down,
kept them in check.
Yeah, the weather helped on that too.
Colin Kaepernick made them look old. Russell Wilson made them look ridiculous. You get an Aaron Rodgers, who you said is playing with his moxie now, with his chip on his shoulder.
Right.
He's going to be a tough challenge. Stafford, it could go either way, but you got to worry about Megatron in that match.
Well, Charles Tillman actually plays pretty well against Megatron.
I get it, but Charles Tillman hasn't played well the last 2 games.
Okay.
And let's face it, the Bears' defense, if they don't get turnovers, you can expose them.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and that's what happened with Seattle. They were preying off getting the turnovers. That didn't happen.
No, Russell Wilson was not turning
and
that bad ball over. What was throwing me off is they kept on attacking the middle of the line. They were so gun-ho about stopping Marshawn Lynch that they had the Peppers, they had Donajay kind of crashing in, and then all Russell Wilson did was went outside.
Russell Wilson said after the 3rd play of the game, he said the read option is open all day, and he wasn't lying. But even still, if the Bears defensive guys were a little younger. Like they put Shea McClellan to spy on this guy, and it still didn't work. They brought him in to spy on Russell Wilson, and he's supposed to be a speed guy coming off the edge, and there was nothing he could do.
Look,
Russell Wilson was getting outside and making plays with his arm.
We all know with the Bears defense, we all know that
feast of famine.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, there's holes in the Bears defense.
It is.
Like all over the place.
It is.
They play a very base defense. They might blitz, but they're going to be in zone most of the time. They never man up.
And I think we're asking too much of Brian Urlacher at this point in his career to drop back and try to cover guys coming out of the backfield.
No, we don't have to worry about doing that anymore because he's out for the rest of the season. And I saw exactly when that happened when he was chasing after Russell Wilson. That's that old man leg right there.
That's another reason why I think we're going to lose. They're going to lose. I'm sorry. They're going to lose 2 games out of the last 4. You're missing the leader on your defense. I'm sorry. I don't believe in Geno Hayes and Nick Roach. I don't. I believe in Lance. I would probably feel more comfortable if you move Lance Briggs to the middle,
and
let Geno Hayes and Nick Roach
going outside. Let him lead the defense.
Let him lead the defense. Right now, I won't believe in the Bears defense without Urlacher out there, even though physically he may not be where he's at. It's the mental aspects of the game, putting people in position to be where they're going to be, kind of like what Ray Lewis brings to the Ravens.
Yeah, I understand.
But the difference is Ray Lewis has Ed Reed to back him up when he's out of there.
My thing is, when I watched the end of that game, the way it was such a methodical just drive to take the lead. And then when we got back, and I'm like, please, God, let us get this ball back, because if they have to put the defense back out there, he's going to shred. They smoked them. They're dead.
They were gassed. They were gassed on the Golden Tate play.
Right.
You could tell by the tackling and whatever. And I'm sorry, the Bears need to get more athletic in the secondary. I'm not.
No, we know. But see, no. We know that. We know that. The thing is, it's just like, I don't know what's happened. We have not been able to get new, young, exciting players
because we don't draft them.
We don't draft them.
We don't go after them. Look, and I'm tired of the cover 2. I'm tired of it. Like, Lovey, you got to stop being stubborn.
No. That means we're done with Lovey. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
Because I was talking to somebody and he's like, time to let go of Lovey. I'm like, it's kind of hard to let go of Lovey when they're playing. I mean, the record is, he goes, this is an average, mediocre team.
Basically, it's middle of the road. It's a middle of the road
squad. They can't beat good teams.
That is.
They have yet to beat a team that's above 500.
But it's a middle of the road squad that is fortunate enough to have a semi-elite or close to elite quarterback and an elite receiver.
Yes, but the thing is, we have a terrible offensive coordinator,
a terrible line,
and people are saying that it might be time for Lovey to go, because it's like with Andy Reid, it just might be time to try something else.
And I get it. Alshon Jeffrey comes back. That's another boost to the
offense. He was back last week. He was back.
Yeah,
he got to
give a guy get his legs back.
But he's back.
Going into the playoffs, you get this guy back with 2 or 3 games underneath his belt. That causes a problem on our side. I'm tired of the Devin Hester experiment. Look, you paid him a lot of money because he returned a lot of kicks. Now you got to justify paying him all that money. Let's put him at receiver. If you're going to use him, at least use him like they use Darren Sproles in New Orleans.
Right.
But the mainstay, and I said this at the beginning of the year, remember when we talked about this, what's going to bother me, they're going to play at such a high level for the first half of the year. That second half of the year, you're going to see them start to break down, and that's what they're doing right now.
All right, you have the Bears at 8-4 right now. They're 8-4 right now. So
I think they got 2 more games. 10-6.
10-6.
I said that at the beginning of the year.
I think they might.
10-6 and a wild card team.
I can give you that. They're going to be a wild card team because they're going to lose to the Packers.
And they're going to get put out first round.
It depends on who they play against.
10-6 wild card team. They're going to have to go to whoever house they're playing.
I don't have a problem with them playing on the road.
I do.
I mean, the Bears can lose at home or on the road. It doesn't matter to me. It depends on who they play.
They have a better shot. No, if you get a Seattle or something here at home again, I think they can beat Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
If they go to the 12th man, they're done.
Because
if they go out there, they're done. If they have to go and play, who would probably be another wild card team? Oh,
you mean another division winner? It'd be probably either Atlanta.
Bears not going to beat Atlanta in Atlanta. It's not going to happen. They're
Why?
not going to beat the Giants. It's not going to happen. They don't match. They don't. To me, and I don't believe in Atlanta. Let me be the first to say this. But I don't believe the Bears match up with that offense.
I'm sorry. What am I talking about? Atlanta would have the bye week.
Okay.
Atlanta would have the bye week.
The G-men.
It'd be probably either the Giants or
Seattle. Because San Francisco is going to win their division. Atlanta's going to win.
But we're not
going to
play. We wouldn't play Seattle. Seattle would be another wild card team.
Okay.
So it'd either be San Francisco. It would be the Giants or whoever wins the East.
Right.
Because if Green Bay doesn't have a bye week, we're not playing Green Bay in the first round.
Okay, and now I'll say this: with one game separating those people over there, they could beat the Cowboys.
Cowboys would have to win the division. Yeah.
Giants going to lose to the Giants. Washington will destroy the Bears.
I believe so too.
You can't stop Russell Wilson on a read option. What are you going to do with RG3?
Nothing. That'd be tough.
That would be a massacre.
That'd be tough.
And Morris is running the ball
right.
well
and
too.
And the thing about it is, just staying with football for a little longer here. RG3 and what he's done there, them 6-6. That NFC East is wide open.
Yeah.
You have Dallas Cowboys.
And the sweet thing about it, now's the time where they all play each other. We find out the only people that don't matter is Philly. And I believe they're going to play spoiler to somebody. They're going to get a win against one of these teams before they get out
and knock them out.
Just to play jerks.
Yeah, so, we'll be talking about the quarterback, the rookie quarterbacks again a little bit later. But, the Bears, I think they're going to get into the playoffs. I do believe that.
But it's one and done.
But the thing is, I see them getting to the next round. I'd probably get knocked out in the second round, I think.
I don't.
Yeah.
Not with the way the defense is playing right now. Unless they have a drastic change and people get healthy earlier, they're getting injuries at the wrong time. And I'm tired of the cover two. It has to go. Let's get some athletic corners in here, the guys that can match up and play one-on-one. I mean, just like in Denver, where they got Porter on one side, Champ Bailey on the other, D'Angelo Hall in Washington. Even though they're young guys, let's start getting a little man coverage out here and get up in people's faces and blitz the quarterback. You got great front seven. Let's use them instead of dropping them back in coverage. Tired of seeing Izzy faking in and then running out to go cover somebody. I'm sick of that, yo. Let's get after people.
Right.
Man, when we come back, we're going to get into what, bro?
We're talking Bulls. We're talking NBA basketball next.
It's going to be a short break.
Yeah. Sports Unplugged brought to you by
Miller Lite.
Your mouth running, but where's you going? What is you smoking, man? That ain't potent. What is you talking, man? That ain't important. Illuminati.